Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm David.
And it's Friday, August 28th, and you're watching The Head Report.
Welcome to The Head Report. Tonight we're taking on Ayinger, Ur-Weisse, crossing the pond, going to Deutschland.
Anyway, that's my cheesy airplane sound for the day. The Head Report will evaluate based on the hybrid score sheet that's compatible with Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, and we'll be using the guidelines from the Beer Judge Certification Program where applicable. And there is a section in there on the Dunkelweizen, which we'll go ahead and post with this video as well, so that you have a little bit of reading material there. So
some homework. Let's get pouring. Alright, here we are. We've got our authentic Bavarian Dunkelweizen. I gave it a 4 across the board. Solid 4 across the board. I gave it 4 on the appearance, 4 on the aroma, 4 on the taste, 4 on the mouthfeel, giving it a 4 solid on the vertical.
Okay.
Verdict.
On the verdict, I went with 4 as well. I went a little higher on the appearance. I really was impressed with some of the characteristics of it, so I gave it a 4.5 on the appearance, and then 4 on the aroma, 4 on the taste, 4 on the mouthfeel as well. So let's talk a little bit about how we came to how we scored it up, and give you a little more insight on how we scored the beer. For the appearance, like I said, I gave it a 4.5. I really liked the great toasted, cloudy appearance that it had, and when you pour this beer, the head on it, it kind of has a really kind of a nice sharp head after it's poured. I gotta say, now that I'm looking at it, I'm a little disappointed that it's dissipated this much so quickly, but it's still a great appearing beer. What'd you say there, David?
Like I said, I was 4 across the board, so I gave it a 4 point on the 4 pints on the appearance. It fits the style, the Hefeweizen with the Munich or Vienna malt that gets put into this to add that kind of caramel color, so it's spot on there. But unfortunately, yeah, the quickly dissipating head, which I'd like to see, because this style of beer sometimes can retain a decent head, which, in the last videos I've always talked about, I like seeing, glass lacing, so I like to have a head that remains. So
nice heavy protein in that head all the way through. I agree. On the aroma, I went with the 4.0 pints on the aroma. My notes on it were a nice weedy kind of nose to it, and it has a well-balanced, slightly banana, slightly clove nose hints as well, and so that I think that it really plays in well. Obviously, with this being a Weizen beer, those are the characteristics that you expect to see. So.
Yep, I was again 4 point on the aroma. The one thing I wasn't as balanced on the phenols being the clove side and the fruity esters being the banana. I didn't get the balance on it. I did catch a sharp nose of alcohol.
Okay.
Which can come from that ester side, the fruitier side. So I gave it a 4 points on that.
Okay. I did notice that once this beer did warm up a little bit,
it does change.
It does change, and I did get some of that alcohol nose as well. But this guy's got a schnoz for booze, so.
Apparently.
Taste. What do you got there in taste, David?
One of the issues with this beer, if the yeast is not kicked up, it actually offers a different flavor. These beers are you're told to pour down to about an inch left in the glass, or an inch left in the bottle, and slightly agitate the yeast cake. Pour in the rest into your glass, and then drink it. If you don't do that, at least from my experience, it actually is a totally different taste. I gave it a 4 point on the taste, pouring this the proper way that we are told to do it.
Okay.
So I gave it a 4 point on the 4 pint on the taste. This is a good tasting beer.
Okay. I again went 4 pints on the taste as well. It has a very crisp, toasty, weedy kind of taste. with a slight tart finish that I found very pleasing with this type of beer. I think it's going to make, well, not going to make, I think it makes a great hot weather summer kind of beer, with that crispness and the crisp finish on this beer as well. For the mouthfeel, I went with the 4.0 as well. Light and liquidy, great for warmer weather taste, or great for warmer weather beer. Again, I think it's a good solid mouthfeel for this style of beer. I'm not looking for that weight on the palate that you are with those really heavily malted ales and porters and stouts. So I mean, this is definitely, these are brewed to be summer warm weather kind of beers, and I think it proves very well in that category.
4 pints on the mouthfeel. The beer judge certification description of this actually is medium to medium full body, believe it or not. Some people may not necessarily feel it's the same. So that called a medium to medium full body is in a stout is heavier than something like this. I gave it a 4 point on the mouthfeel because honestly, this style of beer, I think they were spot on. It probably could be pushed a little bit further, but
okay,
4 pints.
Okay, excellent. Well, hey, this is it's been a 4.0 kind of day for both David and I. We hope you enjoyed watching today's Ayinger Dunkelweizen from the Deutschland edition. Cheers.
Cheers.